All right, back to that story we were telling you about. The St. Tammany Parish Sheriff turning himself in today. WDSU investigates demanding answers on this story that certainly has been a talker on the North Shore and a stunning turn of events. One of the most powerful sheriffs in the state arrested and out on bond tonight after being charged in connection to an attack at a Madisonville restaurant. It comes as a crucial $13.6 million vote to fund the office is on the line. And tonight he was set to make the case in front of the parish council. WDSU investigator Aubrey Killian went to the meeting to see if the sheriff showed up.
Well, here in St. Tammany, the sheriff was a no-show.
After St. Tammany Sheriff Randy Smith was arrested and booked into the Tangipahoa Parish Jail on counts of felony battery and disturbing the peace and accused of physically attacking a man last week at a steakhouse, he's sent to fill in at a council meeting Thursday.
Did you have to fill in for the sheriff? Nope. Do you want to just tell people about this? I mean, we're talking millions of dollars to fund the sheriff's office, and voters are going to have to vote on this. I mean, should voters trust the process if this is the way we're going to do it?
We tried to get answers.
I just think people would like to hear from law enforcement.
The victim, Bobby Cuvion, speaking with WDSU Investigates. Records show Cuvion told investigators he had been sitting at a bar when Smith grabbed him from behind, then threw him to the ground, punched, and kicked him.
My wife and I just sat down and we just ordered a cocktail and I think they just put it down in front of me when the violent attack happened.
The records also state it should be noted that following a review of the restaurant's video surveillance footage, this attack appeared to be unprovoked. While the sheriff didn't speak on camera after his arrest, he did issue a statement reading in part, "Actions have consequences. I will fully address my actions through the legal process while doing so." But arrest records show Cuvion's injuries include a level 2 concussion and displacement of his front teeth. And the warrant also showing a tab including 5 glasses of wine, 4 happy hour vodka martinis, 7 Tito's vodkas, 1 glass of Tanqueray, and 1 Ketel One vodka. It's not clear who else Smith was with.
And knowing that justice will be served, I'm praying for the citizens of our parish, of St. Tammany Parish, that this doesn't happen to any of them or any of their family members.